Well, hello everyone. I'm here. You've been waiting for me. I'm the guy. I'm here to straighten the things out that you think is one way and they're actually another, particularly with the narrative the Christians have brought concerning the end times. They're so whacked out about what's going on, and I ain't got it close. Anyway, I'm Revelation 21:7. It says, right, the one who conquers shall inherit all things. I will be his God, and he shall be my son. That's me. I am now fully realized as the son of Jesus Christ. I was a secret weapon. I've been sent here by him. This is why he said, if I don't go away, he's not going to come. That's why he said, if I don't go away, back when he's talking to his disciple, he won't come. Why? Because I'm his kid and I have to wait until he tells me what to do. It seems awful strange, but believe me, it all makes sense. I'm here to straighten out everything, to provide you with knowledge, what you need to know. The era of religion is over. The purpose of religion was to get you to this point because of the consequences of sin. Let me be blunt. You're a bunch of idiots. Okay? Now, so I'm starting this series here. It's called As It Is in Heaven. Jesus said Jesus said, in the Lord's Prayer, Our Father who art on earth, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So that tells you something's really backwards. No, it is so backwards and so full of lies, there's no way you can sort it out. We have now Christian preachers everywhere. They're on the internet doing this and that. They're all a bunch of false prophets. Because why? They're interpreting the book of Revelation as this is the way it's supposed to be. You know, hey, let me tell you something. Let me give you a little start, okay? It's not linear, okay? It's not chronologically linear. It's dynamic. You'll never figure it out because it weren't meant to. It's a battle plan, knuckleheads. All right? Where's all this heading? I'm not going to bring to you, the total destruction and, all the crap that's supposed to happen and who's this and who's that. What I'm going to do is give you the truth, okay? Today we're going to start with the reason so where do we go from here? I'm going to give you the predicate, all right? You can't understand anything until you lay the predicate or the basis for the understanding correctly, all right? That's what's wrong. And the last time, the Luciferians, what they did is they changed the meaning of the words. That's how they stole the Bible. This time, they're throwing so much crap out there, you don't know what the heck's going on. It's like everybody's got some kind of death revelation, something like it's all a bunch of crap. I don't understand where it even comes from. Heck, I was taken to heaven many times to train for this job. And I look at other people, I go, man, I look crazy, but, hey, at least I have an authority to do this. These guys they're way out there. All right, so we can redesign everything. We have that ability. All right, it is our time. We're preparing to go into the new millennium. All right, this is the way it is. All right, I'm going to give you the real narrative. In the Garden of Eden, she didn't eat apples. She had sex with that guy, and she created an interdimensional venereal disease, which is the true nature of sin. Now, the depths of this go beyond anything. All right, so what it is, you have a disease, and you can't get rid of it unless you do certain things to get rid of it. You have to activate some things in your body, which is designed by the Most High, to trigger this off. But you can't because everything that happened in it is telling you no. That's the short of that. So you have this interdimensional disease that is eventually consuming you. And we're at the end of it because you can't you can't get it right. You can't get fixed, right? Now, Jesus said, let the dead bury the dead. So what does death mean, all right? He said, when you go in the lake of fire, that's the second death. Well, what's the first one and what gets you there? The first one is you stop progressing toward wellness to conquer the disease. That's what happens. That's when you die. You die in place, and then you stop growing, and then you go to the lake of fire. That's what happens. Now I'm here to kickstart you growing. All right, we got to get to meekness because the meek inherit the earth. Heaven and earth have already passed away. This is so complex, and it's so contrary to the narrative which the Christians have propounded. All right, that narrative is controlling the world into a craziness. The Christians think, that they're going to get the holy vacuum cleaner and suck off the earth. So they excuse themselves from humanity, that it's all corrupt, while they're the ones that are causing the problems because they're not participating in with humanity. They've abandoned their job. The saltiness has lost its salt, its flavor, period. All right? And they've been consumed by the Jezebel spirit. That's what's going on. The first Old Testament was the prophets dealing with Lucifer. Second Testament was Jesus Christ dealing with Satan. Third Testament is, his son dealing with Jezebel. That's what we're all about. So it's all makes sense. It's all perfect. All right. And when you hear the whole story, you can understand it. Okay. Now listen, stop predicating who's going to be the Antichrist, Trump or Elon Musk. Listen. All right. First of all, the render to Caesar's what's Caesar, what's God's God. I don't know anything about Elon Musk, about him being a religious leader. He's a political leader. Why are you taking religious terms and applying it to a political guy? That's just simply wrong. Why are you judging him? Okay. You don't have a right to slaughter his character. Okay. Christian, get off his back. Okay. You don't know who the Antichrist is. It's not for you to know until it's time to know. All right. I know all the names. I know who all the characters are. We're going to start today with one. All right. The prince of this world. All right. I am Revelation 21:7. Right. I am the prince of this world. The prince of this world has already been judged. What is that all about? Okay. You see, you've got this whole small period here where we can get things moving in the right direction. It's for preparation for the new millennium. All right. Prince of this world's already been judged. What does that mean? Okay, it means I was judged at the Christ seat. The Bema seat is not your reward or anything like that. The Bema seat is the second judgment. It is judged by the one who is going to leading you to the path of meekness. All right, Jesus Christ, the era of Jesus Christ is already over. All right, now it's by faith and works. It was a season. Get this through your head. Okay, I'm here. We're going to do something good, and those who have vision, and those who have understanding, and those who have that can, they're not so locked in. They don't have the dogma wrapped around their head. If you're think about Melchizedek and King of Salem when he met Abraham. All right, Abraham gave him 10% of his possessions as an act of faith, and that faith worked into righteousness. Hey, anybody smart? Make a donation. Okay, we need to get this thing going, and I need staff. I need everything. All right, and I'm looking to some of you guys. This is the way it is. This is your chance to get into the righteousness, because this is the way it is. It's by faith and works now. It's no longer by faith and grace. Okay, it's faith and mercy now. All right. So get it through your heads. You're gonna follow me, and I'm gonna straighten everything out. Okay. So the prince of this world is not Satan. It is me. All right. And I'll explain how it all works together. It's perfect synergy. All right. And we'll discuss. So I told you what death is. Death is is being stuck in place, going in circles, like a Christian can't break him out of his mind. He's stuck, and he's not going to grow anymore, and he's not going to grow towards wellness. So you're dead. Boom. That's it. You're no longer needed. You're not going to get better. That's the way it is. All right. The dead bury the dead. And Jesus said, "This generation is not going to pass." Well, wait till next video I make. I'll cover that one and how it all works together. I'm going to cover all these terms and put them together, and you're going to go, "Wow, this makes sense now." All right. You're missing part of the Bible, and plus you can't understand it. You weren't intended to. It's a battle plan. All right. Thank you. And please support the channel here. Definitely could use some donations so we can get something. I need staff. I need everything. So please get the staff. Please give me some donations. We'll get things going. Thank you very much. Bye.